In this lesson, you're going to learn about the ZIP and UNZIP commands, which are essential for working with zip archives in Linux. We'll cover how to use these commands to compress and extract files, manage archives, and more. Let's start with the ZIP command. ZIP is a compression and file packaging utility for Linux. It helps to compress files to reduce their size, combines multiple files into a single archive, and preserves directory structures. Here is the basic syntax of the ZIP command. ZIP, options, archive name.zip, followed by the files or directories you want to include. For example, to create a simple zip archive named documents, use zip, documents.zip, report.pdf and notes.txt. The ZIP command comes with several options that allow you to fine-tune your archiving process. The first is the recursive option, represented by the flag R. This option includes all files and subdirectories within the specified directories. For example, zip, R, project.zip, project_folder / will compress the entire project folder. Next is the update option, represented by the flag U, adds new or modified files to an existing zip archive. For example, zip u documents.zip new_file.txt will add new file.txt to the documents archive. There is also the delete option, represented by the flag D, remove specified files from the zip archive. For example, zip darchive.zip old_file.txt will remove the old file from the archive. Finally, the encrypt option represented by the flag E, password protects the zip archive for security. For example, zip secure.zip confidential.pdf will encrypt the confidential PDF file. Now let's look at some practical examples of how to use the ZIP command. To compress multiple files, use the command zip, backup.zip, report.pdf, notes.txt, image.jpg. This will combine the report, notes, and image files into a single archive named backup. To compress a directory recursively, use the command zip, R, website_backup.zip, /var /www/html/. This will archive the entire website directory including all of its contents. To create a password-protected archive, use the command zip confidential.zip, financialdata.xlsx. You will be prompted to enter and verify the password. Now let's explore some advanced options for the ZIP command. The first is the junk paths option, represented by the flag J. Stores just the file names without directory paths, flattening the structure. For example, zip j flat_archive.zip, dir1 / file1.txt and dir2 / file2.txt. The next is the maximum compression option, represented by the flag -9. Uses the highest compression level, slowest but smallest file size. For example, zip -9 highly_compressed.zip, large_file.txt. The next option is the verbose output, represented by the flag V, displays detailed information about the compression process. For example, zip v archive.zip documents /**.txt. Finally, there is the read names from file, represented by the flag -at, takes the list of files to compress from a text file. For example, zip archive.zip -at file_list.txt. Next, we'll look at the UNZIP command. UNZIP is used to extract files from zip archives. It extracts compressed files, preserves directory structures by default, can selectively extract specific files, and handles password-protected archives. The basic syntax of the UNZIP command is unzip, options, archive name.zip, followed by the files to extract. For example, to extract all files from an archive, use unzip documents.zip. To extract to a specific directory, use unzip backup.zip, d/home/user/restored/. The unzip command also comes with a number of useful options. The first is the list option, represented by the flag L, lists the contents of a zip archive without extracting. For example, unzip larchive.zip. Next, there is the directory option, represented by the flag D, extracts files to a specified directory instead of the current directory. For example, unzip backup.zip d/home/user/restored/. There is also the overwrite option, represented by the flag O, overwrites existing files without prompting for confirmation. For example, unzip o updated_files.zip. And finally, the quiet option, represented by the flag Q, suppresses normal output messages, operating quietly. For example, unzip qarchive.zip. Let's look at some practical examples of how to use the unzip command. To extract only certain files from an archive, use the command unzip documents.zip *.pdf. This will extract only the PDF files from the documents archive. To extract files from an encrypted zip archive, use the command unzip p-mypassword secure.zip. This will extract the files using the specified password. Alternatively, you can use the command unzip secure.zip, and the system will prompt you for the password. In summary, the ZIP and UNZIP commands provide powerful tools for file compression, archiving, and extraction in Linux systems. They help save disk space, organize files, and facilitate easy file transfers. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.